CIT 1121, packet tracer 1782, part 2. We're going to go through the switches. Start at switch 1, we'll go straight through to switch 3. Just a quick review. Same subnets that we did for the router. We'll set them for the switches. Most of the commands are similar, almost all the same. Nothing on the ports, just interface VLAN 1. It is important that you do use the second address that's available in the subnet, or you won't score any points. So let's take a quick look at this. We've got switch configuration here. We're going to configure the device and the name according to the table. So that's just a quick host name. Everybody knows how to do that, S1. And then go ahead and set the switch virtual interface up for IPv4. The second address available in the first subnet is 192.168.0.2. So let's go ahead and do that. So we'll do int VLAN 1. IP address 192.168.0.2. It's a /25, so we're going to give 128 total addresses in that space. So that's done. We'll no shut that and exit, and IP default gateway is 192.168.0.1. So just using the address on the router interface, and that was from the last video if you didn't know where that was at, so it's pretty good. Default gateway done, so that's third bullet point. Fourth one, disable DNS lookup. No IP domain dash lookup, and that's done. Assign the encrypted privilege password to Cisco ENPA55. Okay. Enable secret. And that is Cisco ENPA55. Sounds good. And assign the console password. Enable login for the console. So let's go line con 0. Password is going to be Cisco con PA55. And we'll do login for that. Easy enough. And configure the console to log out after 5 minutes in an activity. So exec timeout. And we'll set that to 5. And that switch should be squared up. Login after. Oh, encrypt all plain text service, password encryption. Exit. Let's see how we're doing. Let's go ahead and do check results. And assess items, and this was switch 1 that we're looking at here. And if we look at switch 1, everything is done the way it's supposed to be done. You should be able to do switch 2 and switch 3 the same way. We can. This will be one of those things where one day I'll learn how to edit stuff, and it'll just go by like super fast. Like you've seen those videos where they go by super fast. In the meantime, I'll just go ahead and set it up. Keep in mind for this switch, this one's 50 hosts, and we do need the second address in that space. So config t and host name S2 interface VLAN 1 IP 92.168.0. This space started at 128. The first address is 129. Second address is 130. Usable space is 64 total addresses, and that gets us to a /26, which is a 192. And we'll do a no shut on that. And we'll do an exit there, an IP default gateway. First available address in that space was 129, so that's done. And we'll go to the bullet points again. So default gateway done. No IP domain lookup, which we did a second ago. Enable secret. Cisco ENPA55. And line con 0. And I think that takes care of that. So that one should be good to go. And let's go to switch 3. And we'll do the exact same thing. Switch 3's IP addressable space. Whoops. Switch 3's IP addressable space was starting at 192 through 223. 193 would be the first address, 194 would be the second available address, so we'll use 194. So INT VLAN 1. Once again, space that we need a space for 25 addresses. So a block of 32 is what's going to be best for us here. So we're going to do a 224. That's a /27. And that looks pretty good. We'll do a no shut on that. And we'll do an exit here. Default gateway is going to be 192.168.1. It's going to be 192.168.0.193. 194, 193 works for me. And that's pretty good. And we'll go through the bullet points again, just like we did in the last one. Should be pretty fast. No IP domain dash lookup. Enable secret. Cisco MPA 55. Linecon 0. Password is Cisco con PA55. Login, exec timeout is 5. Encrypt all plaintext passwords, so service password encryption. Whoops, try that again without the little splash at the end, and I think we're in pretty good shape. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at the points, see if we scored them all. And PC, no. Switches, here comes the switches. Oh man, I got the enable secret wrong on this one. I'll reset that, so we'll do that. And that looks like everything else is correct. So let's go ahead and fix that enable secret. You guys probably caught that when I did it, and you're like, nah, you're typing it in wrong. So since there can only be one value for an enable secret, if I just write over it, this will work. Cisco ENPA 55. I just want to get this to a point where I can see if that point scores or not. So, hey, there it is. All right, cool. All right, that takes care of the switching section of this lab. And I'll see you back here for the PCs if you need it.